Their bad choices landed them behind bars, but they will still help choose our next president. Hundreds of felons plan on voting in the November election. More ex-cons than ever before figuring out how to restore their voting rights. ABC 24's Randy Wimbley reports on efforts here in the Mid-South to turn former criminals into voters. He's live in the Operations Center. Randy.
Yeah, not everyone is able to have their voting rights restored. People convicted of murder, sex crimes, or voter fraud are never allowed to go back to the polls, but for others, they have to make sure their sentences expired and have all restitution and court costs paid before they can vote again.
Being in and out of jail like the way I have, and to actually feel that I can get back in and be a full-fledged citizen, it'd be wonderful.
Tracy Ward has been out of prison for a year. He says he's on the straight and narrow. He's one of many ex-cons working to restore his voting rights. More than 200 felons across Tennessee have done so already.
When it comes to hearing about the school board elections or the presidential election, and you see all those ad campaigns, they don't mean anything to you because you can't vote.
DeAndre Brown heads up Lifeline to Success, an offender reentry program that is now helping ex-cons like Tracy get back to the polls.
A lot of resources we have, if we just look for them, they are there.
The effort to restore felons' voting rights comes as a new law is scheduled to go into effect in July. It will make it easier for people convicted of minor crimes to have their records expunged.
If they had one conviction from the late 80s and it's been holding them back and keeping them from getting a job or keeping them from leasing an apartment, if they meet the criteria and can get it off of their record and live without that burden on their shoulders, hopefully they can pitch in and contribute to society.
More than 2,000 felons in Tennessee had their voting rights restored in time for the 2008 presidential election. While numbers this year have been sluggish, many expect things to pick up as the November election nears. For more details on how to restore voting rights after being convicted of a crime, head to our website, abc24.com. When you get there, find this story, and we'll have more information there. Live in the Operations Center, Randy Wimbley, ABC 24 News.